y'all know my name is Demonte Harrison. I will be persuading y'all, giving y'all persuasive speech about why milk is good for you, why you should drink at least 4 to 8 glasses of milk a day. So first of all, I'm gonna take the time out to hand y'all a brochure, just some fun facts about milk. Please don't read more into it as necessary. It's just a couple fun facts. The way I give speeches, I try to get the audience participation. So I'm not really gonna stand up here and just hold y'all hand and talk to y'all why you should drink milk. I'm gonna try to get y'all input and then we'll debate about whether that's actually good or not. So is there anything that anybody has, any comments anybody want to say about milk?
48 glasses?
4 to 8 glasses.
Oh, okay. I thought
4 to 8.
48.
Yes, 4 to 8. 4 to 8. 4 to 8.
Okay.
Does it matter, like the size, like the ounce?
Just a good cup. You want a good cup of milk. You just want a good cup. It can be like this. Obviously not a shot glass, not something from the Vegas trip, but I mean, let's just drink a good amount of milk because the vitamins in milk is how can I say this? Milk is probably the best thing you're going to drink next to water as far as nutrition goes. As far as getting your basic nutrition goes, milk is probably the best thing. Everybody says water, water is the best thing you can drink. That's true. However, as far as getting your vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin D, and vitamin B12, it's a B12 vitamin also found in milk. You actually can find that also. So with that being said, there are many, many, many benefits to drinking milk. A lot of people think milk just goes with cereal for whatever reason, like it's just complements of Fruit Loops, and that's not true. I mean, in order to drink milk, and then you have people who are lactose intolerant, which that's also a different case. Anybody's lactose intolerant here who just can't drink milk?
No, I just still drink it, but I ain't lactose.
You're lactose intolerant also?
Me too.
Lactose? So what are ways that y'all go about getting
Soy milk?
soy milk, skim milk, those type of deals?
Can you drink almond milk? You get the same benefits.
Milk is milk. Milk is milk. Now, there's a lot of.
It's still all messed me up.
Absolutely.
I guess it depends on the person.
Absolutely. There's a couple tales going around that milk, if it's not breast milk, it's not good for you. I don't know where that came about. Like I said, milk is found to be the most nutritious thing you can drink. I mean, some people think that if it comes from animals, it's not humane. That's also a tale. Obviously, we can't drink breast milk at the age of 20. That's just not gonna happen. So I mean, we're talking about the benefits of it. We're talking about the tales of it. We're talking about, and basically the ingredients of it. So is anybody has any comments about the milk situation? About the tale? Has anyone heard tales about milk or anything?
I know they told me with my son to cut back on milk because they make it like, they said it kind of constipates you. And I didn't understand it because I always thought
If it's lactose intolerance.
Like, taking my son to the doctor, they were like, well, cut back on his meal, only give him
Eggnog or milk?
milk. They told him milk.
Oh man.
And I'm like, why milk? I thought milk was supposed to be.
I researched the topic for 2 weeks. No man. I've never found anything that found milk to be constipating. No man, not at all. Talk to an actual pharmacist as well as a doctor.
It is if you're lactose intolerant.
But like I said, if you have a slack, but you also have a slight case of lactose, don't you?
No.
I thought you said, that was you that had a slight. Okay. No. Now cheese, yes.
No problem.
Just straight milk, no.
What is the process that I hear that there are more hormones being put into the milk?
That's what everything these days. Nothing is pure organic these days. Nothing is. From tomatoes to milk to nothing's just pure flesh. Nothing's just pure out the bucket anymore. Everything, because they're trying to get so much of a product out of so little. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a real tomato with no chemicals or anything is probably like that big around. However, when we go to Walmart and Fiesta and all this stuff, tomatoes as big as our head. You know what I'm saying? As big as watermelons. So I mean, nothing is just pure anymore. I don't care, even with the organic label on it, if you read the back of it, you still find chemicals in it. Still.
Finish.
I mean, if anyone, I'm all about crowd participation. Is there any comments anyone has or anything about milk? Because like I said, I've researched the topic enough. I can tell you about the ingredients, I can tell you about the vitamins, I can tell you about the benefits and tales. Yes, ma'am.
What they do before milk, because I read your paper and they said milk, cows were brought to, they were used with like, whatever, 10,000 years go. But what did they do before milk?
But
Before that?
I haven't read too much on before milk. I just know that there was, way back when people used to find supplements for things, for the nutrition that they need, for their
They
need.
use goats. They used to use goats.
Milk, and like I said, milk is milk. A lot of people have the conception if it's not cow milk, it's not good for you. Me personally, I'm not drinking goat milk, but I know it's consumable.
Well, I know when I was a child, my mother told me. When I was a child, my mother told me the doctor told her to put me on goat milk.
And like I said,
As a
goat
child.
milk is consumable. It is consumable. It's the fact of you drinking goat milk that's gonna play with you. Like I said, it's consumable, and it's nobody wants to drink goat milk, but like I said, it is consumable. Without a doubt, it is very consumable. I mean, but like I said, there's a bunch of tales that if it doesn't come from a cow, you can't drink it. If it
Yes,
doesn't
I
come
have
from a human.
questions, comments concerning I'm just wondering, I have just one comment actually. I mean, wherever you go across the U.S., you find milks everywhere. I mean, I'm wondering where these cows, I mean, how they afford it. Wherever you go, you will find these tons and tons of
Milk.
gallons of milk.
Yes.
From where?
From where? Each
You
one
don't
comes
think it's
from.
manufactured or
Each one comes from different. Actually, my father is one of the top guys at Oak Farm here, and I mean they get milk from different farms, different wholesales, different farms, bring their milk there and they process it.
They just sit in machines all day?
Like I talked to my dad about it yesterday. They get it in as soon as when it comes from the farm, it has to be processed. The farm's supposed to process it. However,
So those
you can't take their word for that because you're putting your label on it. It's gonna put Oak there. It's not gonna put Sunnyside Farms on the side of the cart. You know what I'm saying? So if someone gets sick, that's on them. So once they get it from the farm, they still run it through. They still run it through.
So this is not a real milk in a way. They
Process.
They
Yes.
process.
Yes, sir.
Oh, so-
Yes, sir. Nothing is straight milk anymore unless you go outside.
I mean, we don't have enough cows to produce this amount of milk, gallons and gallons across the U.S.
Yes. No
It's
point.
amazing.
You can't get straight milk unless you go outside and put your hand on Betsy outside the field. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Dr.
Realistic.
They have a lot of milk in India? Where are you from?
Libya.
Do they have lots of milk?
They do have cows and they do have goats.
Yeah.
I mean, goat's milk is good too.
Yeah. I
You
just
try it.
I just can't make
And
myself.
also camels.
Camel milk.
Camels have-
Yeah.
Camels also have milk. Yes. Well, anything that's able to.
All mammals have.
I was just saying. All mammals produce milk.
Mammals.